and welcome to this week's episode of We Are the Bonsai Supply. I am Jerome, and today we're going to take a look at last week's demonstration here at the store where we welcomed Vlad Foursa, which is the curator from the Murakami, to do a demonstration here at the store as well as a workshop. So please go ahead and enjoy this video.
So this is Jaboticaba. Everybody familiar with this material? It's native to Brazil. That's all I know. Well, and it flowers and fruits straight on the trunk, so that makes it very interesting tree. They also call it Brazilian grape because the fruit looks like a grape, but they don't grow in bunches, single, and it tastes like a grape. Skin is a little bit tough though. In Brazil, they actually call it I think turtle shell tree. That's the lady from Brazil told me. Well, when the lady from Brazil took my class, you never heard of such thing? No. She told me that's what we call it. We call it turtle shell tree because it has exfoliating trunk. Yes. Okay, so the trunk peels. That's natural for the tree, and it has this different color. She said that resembles a turtle shell. Okay, so that's what she sold me for, and that's what I bought it for. I'm selling it to you now, okay? So use it either way. But as I said, fruit is also called Brazilian grape. Okay, it's try to make tree look natural. You know, 2 point. Art, bonsai is an art. Art is an always exaggeration, always. Painting, sculpture, doesn't matter what you look, it's gonna be exaggerated. So same way with bonsai. It's our vision. It's exaggerated slightly, okay? That's fine, that makes it more interesting, more dramatic. So leaves that looks kind of old and nasty and yellowish and brown on the tip, remove them, okay? So every tree has, most of the trees have same approach, okay? Maybe conifer, juniper is a little bit different, but the idea is the same. Take the weak out, leave the strong on the tree. Tree will reward you with strong growth. Ta-da!
Wow.
My lovely assistant. Just to put a couple pieces of wire. Make the tree prettier. But wiring is very important part of the creating bonsai. Okay, because we want to create bonsai that looks like a mature tree. Okay, we take young plant, want to make it look like a mature, but mature tree has different attributes than the young tree. Okay, so it's either branches that grow like this, main branches, and secondary branching sideways, horizontal, or the branches grow low. So, for example, if you take a look at the Florida oak, how does it grow? The branch grows like this in the beginning, but if you look at the old tree, the branch looks like this. What happened? The branch grew like that, but then it got more branches here, and this part got shaded. So once it got shaded, less grows here, more here. This side got heavy. So branch grows from here, it starts sagging down. But because it started growing this way, it's not sagging down like that. It's not a redwood, right? It goes like that. And then it gets this part curved and this part getting lower and lower and lower. And this side opens up to light. New branch pops up. This new branch gets stronger because it has more light and kills this part. Okay. So if you look how our oak grows, that's how it grows. The branch grows in a cascade. That's what happened. Ficus grow same way. Okay. Any large tree that you look that has large canopy, that's what it grows like. If you look at the maple, mahogany, buttonwood, if you put it in land, not on the shore, will grow like this. All the branches grow like this. But then they start pushing new growths this sideways. Because they want to occupy more space, they want to produce more food, they need more leaves. They can't all grow this way. So the main branch grows this way, side branch grow that. Okay. This is not really a tree. It's a tall shrub. Okay. It grows in nature about, I think about 25 feet is the tallest as it gets in Brazil. So it's not really big tree. We can call it small tree or tall shrub. The way it grows, it's more of a tall shrub. Okay, so I'm gonna begin wiring. It's gonna be dangerous. But wiring is very important part of the creating bonsai. If you don't know how to wire, you will never make a bonsai. Almost never. What you wanna do, it's not gonna work unless you know how to wire. And Jerome, he ran away, but he knows how to wire, so catch him, tell him, teach me. So while I'm doing this, if you have any questions, go ahead, ask. I mean, I can multitask. I can even chew gum and walk at the same time. Tree needs food. Food comes from leaf. Fertilizer is not a food for the tree. It's like vitamins for the people. So fertilizer is vitamin for the tree. So when we say feed the tree, that's not really appropriate term. Everybody knows how wire works and why it works?
No, this is on you.
Okay, good. So, you know how braces for the teeth work, right? You go to dentist, he puts braces, leave them for a year or so, takes them out, and teeth are straight now. Okay? Same thing with a wire. Absolutely same idea. You put the wire on, you reposition the branch. You might bring it up, bring it down, turn it around, however you want to do it. Okay. Leave it be for some time. Okay. After a while, the tree starts growing new wood, and new wood is gonna grow in this orientation already. So if branch is here, new wood is gonna expand here and solidify the branch in this direction. Okay. So after a while, you take the wire off, branch already doesn't move. You just hold the wire long enough and you will see the branch start expanding. Branch needs to expand to take the hold. Okay? So branch start expanding and it cuts into the wire. So when it start cutting into the wire, time to take the wire off.
So you are leaving it some room for expansion. A little bit.
Yeah, very little. Yeah, I leave a little bit about. Space is maybe like hairline. Okay. That's enough for expansion for these pieces. So if you wanna have a good tree fast, keep a lot of leaves in the tree. Wire with the leaves. I know in South Florida, I know a lot of people like to, every time they wire, they like to take all the leaves of the tree. They say it makes it wiring easy. Okay, but it slows you down for a year.
Wow.
Okay, because you took all the leaves off. Yeah, easy to wire, but the branch is not growing. So wire is not doing anything until the branches start growing again. For the branch to start growing, it needs to get all new leaves and start expanding. So you save yourself on the wiring couple hours, but on creating bonsai you just lost about 6-8 months.
Wow.
The tree is well established, I cut more. But you need to look at the root ball. If the roots are spreading and the live roots only here, you might want to be very conservative removing. When a tree is established, been in a pot for a while, you pull it out of the pot, it's a brick of roots. I mean, you can cut quite a bit out of that. Okay, what is my wedge? Okay, this wedge is not really. Oh, you are a good wedge. So whoever gets the tree, the chopstick is indicating how the tree needs to be potted. Okay, so when you start positioning the tree, the chopstick needs to be vertical and straight. Okay, so when you pot the tree, just make a note on it where it's at. There are different ways of doing it, but once the tree is potted, this is elevation. Okay, so when you get it today, it's like that. So you see the chopstick is not straight. So you need to line up the chopstick so it's vertical and directly in front of you. You know that's the front of the tree and that's a tilt of the tree. Okay, good. So now we need to turn it to you so you can see. Right here. You might want to get up to see it because part of it's hidden right now by the pot itself, but that's our final tree right here.
So that's the
So this was Vlad Foursa doing the demonstration. I think he did a pretty good job. The Jaboticaba came out pretty good, and we raffled it off at the end. So this actually happens every other month, where we welcome a bonsai artist, a different bonsai artist, to the store, and then he or she is going to do an hour-long demonstration with any piece of material that we surprise them with. They've never seen it before, and then they have an hour to style the tree, and everybody has time to ask questions. It's 100% free, so all you have to do is just come and show up and enjoy the show. After the demonstration, we close down the store, we kick everybody out, and then we have a private workshop, which you can sign up for, and then you work with the master on your tree, and that's a 2-hour long workshop, and of course we serve beer, so we call this the bonsai and beer. So beer should not be your number one reason on why you come to this workshop. It should be bonsai number one and then beer number two, of course. I'm just joking. So I hope that you guys can make it to the next demonstration, and I'll catch you guys next time.